So welcome to this edition of Ready, Steady, Cook. I'm only joking. This apron is purely for show. What I'm going to do today is give you my tips for how to start weaning, but also your tips, because this morning I went on Twitter and some of you very kindly shared with me some advice that I am then going to share with you. The reason you need to start introducing food by 6 months is because your baby is born with a load of iron, and by this stage it's been depleted. So you need to start giving it to them with food. On to equipment. Now, first off, you're gonna want some sort of really sturdy bibs. Now, this one is from IKEA. They sort of cover most of the baby, which is useful. Next, you're gonna need a blender. You may already have one. There's a lot of really snazzy baby food processors out there for weaning, but they're really expensive, and basically a blender does the same thing. You're gonna need lots of weaning spoons, which are sort of little lovely plastic, soft on the teeth or the emerging teeth and gums. These ones are by Vital Baby and they're really great. Also plastic bowls. These are just bog standard ones I got from Boots, and you don't really need anything more swish than that. You're also going to need a Sippy Cup. I really think this really cheap Tommy Tippy one is the best one on the market, and all my friends use it as well. You'll also want Weaning Pots. These are great. These are from Mothercare. You can put little purees you've made with your blender in them and take them out, or shove them in the freezer, and then they're microwave safe. Obviously, you're going to want a high chair. I honestly think that this little beauty behind me is the best one on the market. It's from IKEA. It's called the Antelope. And what is so brilliant about it is that it only costs £12, people. With it, you get a tray, which you can remove, so you can just pull up to the table. You can remove the legs really easily, and then you can put the plastic bit in the seat in the dishwasher, which I do about once a month, so like really give it a good clean. Next, you're gonna want a cookbook. I didn't have many cookbooks until I started baby weaning. I find that any cookbook by Annabelle Carmel is really, really brilliant. This one is the top 100 meals in minutes. And sometimes when I was tired after a long day at work, I would find myself eating an Annabelle Carmel baby meal in minutes. Next, food, the most important thing. Now, when you start weaning, you just want to stick with vegetables and fruit to puree. So some really good things are sweet potatoes, carrots. If the baby doesn't really like it, shove a bit of formula milk in there. Avocados, bananas, apples. Some people like to start with baby porridge or baby rice. But as Alexa Wilson said on Twitter, dried baby porridge is one of the hardest substances known to mankind and was probably used as a thermal tile on space shuttles. Honestly, you are scraping this off the floor and all surfaces. And a woman called Lynn Lee said to me, who's had a couple of kids, the best thing is to bypass this bit altogether and just go straight for the fruit. A controversial lady on Twitter called Katie Allen said to me, forget all the pureeing and just do baby-led weaning. Now, baby-led weaning is, as it says, where you let the baby lead you. It basically involves none of the pureeing. You just put food on their baby tray and they pick it up and they throw it on the floor. But apparently people that have grown up with baby-led weaning are much more adventurous in what they eat, and they tend to eat everything. So if you're going to go this way, you want to give them food that they can grab onto. So things like broccoli spears, bananas, anything that's sort of chip-shaped, but not chips, okay? My advice is that everyone sort of ends up doing baby-led weaning after a while. So you really want to do a mixture of the two, because experts say that they need a complete variety of textures. Then when baby's about 7 months and you're introducing meat, you can also start introducing really handy finger foods, which will help you with the baby-led weaning. So things like rice cakes and carrot sticks, which are basically organic Wotsits. So those are my baby weaning tips, as well as the tips from my friends on Twitter. I really, really, really want you to put your tips in the comments below, because the more the merrier. And while you're here, please subscribe to One Fat Mother for more fun videos like this one.